Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. My name is Martina and this is a secret craft room. In today's video I'm going to show you how I made this cute little silhouette light. Please don't forget to subscribe and also give my video a thumbs up if you like it. And without further ado, let's get into the video. I am very excited about this video because it is sponsored by Creality. I got this laser engraver to try out and use for my project. Please bear with me because my craft room is super small and I couldn't fit a tripod on the floor, so I am filming this with my phone. I am so sorry if it is a little bit shaky at times. Anywho, this is the Creality Falcon2 Pro 22 watts enclosed diode laser. The cover is transparent and designed to protect you from the laser. The engraving space is quite big, even though the whole machine is compact and fits on a normal sized desk without any trouble. At the top on the inside of the enclosure there is a built-in camera for accurate alignment. It is very easy to clean because all the debris fall down between the metal bars at the bottom and there is a tray underneath that catches everything. It has some great safety features, such as it shuts down as soon as you open the lid. There is also a large red stop button that turns the machine off completely. There are also 3 lights on the laser head that warns you about the airflow, flame and lens. In my opinion, since I've never used a laser engraver before, it is very beginner friendly. It was also very easy to assemble when I got it. I didn't film that part because there are so many great videos on how to assemble it. And since I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't think it would be very educational for you to watch. Let's get into the project. The first thing I did was to make a material test, so I knew what settings I should use for the specific material I chose to use. I am using 3mm thick plywood sheets for this project. I am using a program called Lightburn to create the file for the laser. I am not a pro at this program. I watched a few YouTube tutorials on how to do what I wanted to do, and it is a fairly easy program to use. I saved it as a G-code file and transferred it to the memory card that I got with the machine. Then all you need to do is push the frame button to make sure that you place the material right, and then you can start the cutting process. I probably could have used a higher speed than I did, but since I am a beginner I don't fully know how to tweak the settings yet. So for this project I chose to cut at 100% power and I set the speed to 800 mm per minute. It was really fun to watch the process of the machine cutting the wood. It cuts even the finest details without any trouble at all. Next, I did the same thing with the second design. You can connect the machine to the computer instead of using the memory card, but my computer didn't want to connect, so I used the memory card instead. I've had this issue before when trying to connect other things to my computer, so it does not have anything to do with the laser. Once everything was cut, it was time to assemble all the pieces. I used wood glue for this and also a little bit of hot glue and masking tape to help hold it together while the wood glue dried. If I were to make this project again, I would have only glued on the front side first, because the lights were a bit tricky to glue on the way I did it. I also recommend only using the two bigger triangles at the edges for each piece and not the ones between, because these ended up being in the way of the light strip. Next I painted the whole piece with black acrylic paint. Once dry, I figured out how long I wanted the light strip to be, and then I folded it over itself several times to get as much light as possible. Once I was happy with the amount of lights I had, I cut off the excess. Please keep in mind that this might not be possible to do with all fairy lights. These fairy lights has a copper wire and worked perfectly even if I cut a piece of it off. But I had more in case it didn't work. I wanted everything to stand out a bit even when it was not lighted, so I decided to add black glitter to the back part, because I think everything looks better with a little bit of glitter. To add the glitter, I mixed glossy Mod Podge with black glitter, and then I also sprinkled some more black glitter on top. I like how it looks when not sealing in the glitter, but it does make a bit of a mess if you don't. I do like to spray the glitter with a couple of layers of hairspray that helps hold the glitter in place. I don't mind a little bit of glittery mess, but if you do, then I recommend sealing it with a coat of glossy Mod Podge. Lastly, I glued the lights in place, and as you can see, I struggled a bit with this part, so I would recommend gluing on the back piece last. I really do recommend you to get this laser cutter because it is so much fun to use. And I already know that I will be using this for loads of projects, especially since it can cut so many different materials. For example, cardboard, which if you've been following me for a while, it's a material that I work with a lot. And now I can let my laser cutter cut out all the pieces instead. Check out the description box for links for everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.